Article 1, Section 10, it says the state shall not make anything but gold and silver coin tender in the state. Now, we've got a Supreme Court decision, Bronson versus Rhodes, that says essentially bullion is as good as coin, because what is a coin other than a government stamp regarding the weight and the purity of the metal? So bottom line is a Spanish mill dollar is 0.7734 troy ounces of fine silver, its weight and purity, and the government stamped it and said its weight and purity. But Glint can actually take advantage of that bullion capability and say, well, that's the equivalence of coin. And can Glint take silver in addition to gold?
Absolutely. I mean, we could enable coffee beans as a currency if we wanted to, so we certainly can do with silver. In fact, silver, having silver on our platform is one of the #1 requested features that all of our clients have been asking for the last couple of years.
So a state can follow Article 1, Section 10, make gold and silver transactional, use your system, because that's the big, when I started talking to states, they said, well, how in the world would that work? Because it has to be separate but integrated. And how, Glint is unique in that, is that it's separate because it's gold and silver, so it's not fractional banking, it's not US dollar based, but you've made it so it's fully integrated into the economic system. Here in not just this country, but the entire world. You can use a Mastercard, virtually anywhere in the world.
Yeah, you can, and also the peer-to-peer system is really important. So I can also transfer funds, gold, into to your Glint account. Anyone who else has got a Glint account, gold can transfer and it can move outside of the banking system using the Glint Gold peer-to-peer system as well, in any amount. So literally, a merchant who wants to receive gold as payment for their products or services can just have a little badge on their till and saying Glint accepted here. A little QR code appears and they flash the card and they would receive gold. So with the Mastercard, the merchant has no idea that you're paying with gold because our system is in real time. Within 200 milliseconds, we have service level agreements with Mastercard. It has to approve the transactions. We sell just enough gold to cover the transaction in the currency of the merchant. But also with the peer-to-peer system, you can transfer funds. Now that currently is not available with Glint in the US. It is everywhere else because of lack of regulatory clarity that we have as a company.
But the technology exists.
But the technology is already there.
And if a state authorizes it, then you ought to have the ability then to implement it.
We can switch it on tomorrow. Literally, I could pick the phone up and it could be switched on. It's there waiting.
One of the objections I got when I walked through the halls of Austin, Texas and said we should do this, and I showed them Glint, they said, now where is that gold held? Yeah. It's in Switzerland, right? It's in Brink's Vault, it's insured by Lloyd's of London, but is it possible if a state of Utah or Kansas or Florida says, but we don't want the gold held in Switzerland?
Look, the most important thing for us is in a secure and an insured vault. That could be the Texas Bullion Depository, or if Utah want to build their own vault, it could be there. We're vault agnostic as well as currency agnostic.
So this is something the state could do fairly quickly. If they pass the proper legislation, which no state to date has done that, but we have 20 states looking at it right now. If they pass the technology or pass the laws, then they need to look at how to implement it, and you've got the solutions. You've got the team to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's taken us years, and it's cost us a huge amount of money to build the Glint platform. We have all the technology, we have all the knowledge, we have all the understanding. We have been running this in the United States since August 2019. We have tens of thousands, we have, I think, 45,000 monthly active clients already using this. We have and we're doing it well, obviously. We have a Trustpilot score of 4.7 out of 5. So people love Glint. And if they love Glint, they're going to love a state-based gold currency.